Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. What an honor. Thank you. Latinos for Trump, that's what I like. I love that. Latinos! We're doing well with the Latinos. Nobody knows about it yet. We're bringing so many jobs in. You watch what happens. The Hispanics, we love the Hispanics. Thank you, everybody. So I said to my people, what the hell are you doing? Who's going to come tonight? You have San Francisco playing the game tonight. And look at this crowd. This is unbelievable. Well, we'll speak a little bit faster tonight so you go home to the game, okay? No. Let's take our time. Anyway. Well, thank you all very much. It's been an amazing period of time. You know, you had the 1237, right? 1,237 delegates, and I promised everybody, I told everybody we were going to hit that number, and now we're going to hit a number that's way, way above. Way, way above. Remember, they all said, oh, you have the convention, and the convention's going to be a big deal, and I said, we're not going to the convention for that. We're going to the convention as victors before the convention ever starts. So we're going to have a great time in Ohio. We're going to have a great time in Cleveland, Ohio. And I really appreciate this turnout. This is fantastic. I really do. So on Tuesday, you got a big vote coming up. I mean, honestly, we already won. But in terms of mandate, in terms of going out there and really getting it, I hope you can go out, vote. And, you know, we have a few states, right? It's the end. It's the end. Now, here's what's important. In the history of the Republican Party, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Ronald Reagan, everybody. In history, we have the most votes ever cast for a Republican candidate. Never happened before. And by millions of votes. And the amazing thing about that is, I think we do even better in November because we're going to take a lot of people from the Democrats. You know, Bernie Sanders, the system was rigged on him. I think we're going to get a lot of people from Bernie. We'll see what happens. I mean, I watched Hillary today. It was pathetic. It was so sad to watch. And, you know, she's up there and supposed to be a foreign policy speech. It was a political speech. Had nothing to do with foreign policy. She made a political speech tonight, folks, and it was a pretty pathetic deal. But listen, on Tuesday, so we have California, we have Montana, we have New Jersey, we have New Mexico, we have South Dakota. So we have those states, and that's the end. And at the end of the night, we will be many, many, many millions of votes ahead of the highest vote getter in history. And that tells you something. Now, you're a hell of a crowd. You don't like basketball very much. You are a great crowd. Man. Thank you. I love you. I love you, folks. I'm telling you. So, we are in a movement. They've never seen anything like it. Some people, many people, even people that hate me, the pundits, who are totally dishonest, by the way, but that's okay. Some of these pundits have even said, almost all of them, that there's never been anything like this that's ever happened in the United States. Never been. Amazing. Yesterday, we had an amazing crowd. We had these airport hangars packed with people. And a friend of mine said, I loved your speech yesterday. You know, it's on all the networks. It's all over the place. He said, were there any people there? I said, yeah, it could have been like 20,000 people. I couldn't tell. They never show the people. They never, ever show it. But who cares? Do we agree? Who cares? People are getting it. People are getting the idea. People are getting the idea. So what we have to do is this. We have a movement going on We're on the cover of every newspaper, every magazine, Time magazine many times. I just learned they're doing yet another cover on Trump. I love that. You know, Time magazine's a good magazine. You grow up reading Time magazine. Whoever thought you'd be on the cover of Time magazine, especially so much? And it's all about the movement. It's all about the fact that we're taking back our country. And by the way, we're going to be very inclusive to everybody. We're going to be very inclusive to everybody. I know we have a lot of people, they're angry at what's happened. We have a lot of smart people that are making less money now than they did 18 years ago, and they're working twice as hard, okay? We are going to bring our jobs back, folks. We're going to bring back sanity to our country. We're going to bring those jobs back. And we're not going to let the jobs go so easy. You know, I talk all the time about Ford and Carrier and Nabisco, where they leave and they move their plants to Mexico and other places. And there's no consequence. There's going to be a big consequence. Let me give you an example, okay? It's so easy. For 6 years, I've been watching politicians saying, we have to stop the onslaught of people leaving, of companies leaving our country. I've been watching this in amazement. I never thought I was going to be doing this. Have I done a good job? Okay? Have I done a good job? You know, it was funny, before I get there. So I've been doing this now for 10 months. And they had an article, one of the magazines, said it was 10 months versus 200 and some odd 100 years of experience. Because we ran against 17 people, and if you add up all of their tenures, 200 and something years. So for 10 months, with no experience, we are doing well, folks, I'll tell you. But don't let the no experience fool you. I've been on the other side of the equation. I hate to tell you this. I was very much